You want to come up here? All right.
And we are live. Hello, 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 everyone. Happy, blessed Monday, the first Monday of June, guys. Much love, much blessing, much abundance to you, our beautiful TikTok fam. Much love and abundance to our Facebook friends, new followers, YouTube guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the time you guys invest in watching this live. My name is Evelyn. I am the Hydration Angel. I'm the one hosting these lives. And we have Manuel Chumiso, also known as the Alkalized Man. He wanted to come live tonight, guys, to teach some experiences testing the teas. Now, a lot of people are told teas are amazing. They have antioxidants. We're going to find out. These are the best teas. So, without any more further ado, welcome, Manny. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Let me give a shout out to our friends connecting. And guys, if you don't mind, please let us know where you're watching from so we know we can say hello and we know how far this life is going to. So greetings to Michael, user 2050, HMO, Patricia, Charlie Mack, Missouri, Gray, I am the king of the future, FA45, Apple user James, Goddess, Talkie Clama, Carla De Paz, Gary DeWhite. Man, there's a lot of people here. You guys are amazing. Chandan, Sandy, Michelle, Ephraim, Best Dad, Peso, Ralph, Duke, Nancy, Sarith, Kington, Kiki. We have 255 people connected, guys. We appreciate you guys being curious about teas, why teas are important, antioxidation, youthful looks, health, well, love, happiness. The floor is yours, Manny.
Okay, so greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Manuel Chumiso, also known as the Alkalized Man, and today we're going to talk about a health hack. The health hack that we have all been led to believe, which is something that we normally buy from the grocery stores, but nobody really knows if the quality of the things that we're buying actually is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And what does that really mean? Teas. We were told tea has antioxidants because teas have all these beautiful properties, herbs. You use it during tea time, like the Brits, or some Asian cultures have like a whole tea ceremony. You got those from other cultures. Tea is a big deal. Here in the U.S., it's not as expressed as much, but we drink a lot of tea. But either which way, we were always taught and told that the reason why we drink tea is because of the antioxidants. Besides the mineral content, teas and the medicinal properties is like the phenomenal thing that we should be consuming. But what we're going to see today, does it have antioxidants? So during this live, please ask questions. Ask as many questions as possible because we like to be as interactive as well. And Evelyn's going to be behind the scenes, as you can hear. She's going to be reading some of your comments and your questions. And I'm going to be just basically going through all these types of teas. I'm also going to make some tea for Evelyn. So one of the other aspects is I'm going to be using, let me connect this real quick. I'm going to be using this ORP meter. This little device is awesome because it lifts the veil from your very eyes. Basically, this ORP meter is the probability of oxidation reduction. What that really all means is this device measures if the liquid that I'm going to be testing has antioxidants or oxidation. And I'll probably go into a little bit more detail on oxidation. Some of you guys probably already know about oxidation, but I'm just going to give it a little bit more of a real life application in a sense, and also things that you can, keywords that you can utilize to research some of this stuff. Because you guys may already know, some of you guys may not know. So just knowing some of these keywords will allow you to go down this path of what am I saying is doesn't make sense. So this ORP meter is freaking awesome. So while I'm doing this and I'm having my ORP calibrating, I'm going to make some tea for Evelyn because she asked me to make some tea. So what I'm going to do here is make her some tea.
Okay, guys, while Manny's making some tea, I want to give a huge shout out, Patricia. Thank you so much from California. We're in California, Patricia. We are in San Diego. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Fresh. I think I heard about you,
Mr.
before.
Fresh!
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Fresh, how you doing?
Guys, I don't want to scare you, but if I am not getting back to you in the DMs, it's because I don't have access. Maybe I was forwarding the lives to too many people at the same time, and that freaked out the platform or the algorithm. So I just want to let you guys know, I don't mean to ignore your private messages. It's just that I don't have access to it. Okay, my loves? Oh, it's his second channel. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Fresh. We're so happy to be back live to show you guys the beauty of our water. And the teas that we have here are actually, were they expensive teas? And tell them why you chose those.
Oh, this is going to be the fun part. So this one that I'm making for Evelyn is chamomile tea with honey. And she just loves chamomile tea. Aussie with chamomile tea. It helps relax the body. And good stuff, good stuff. But I won't go into too much details. Over here, I have Turkish tea. And here I have Persian tea. So when I was doing one of my lives and pretty much just measuring one of my Trader Joe teas, which was actually quite shocking. One of the folks on live, they were telling me, if you're really going to test tea to see if you get quality antioxidants from tea, get Turkish tea. I'm like, okay. So here in San Diego, we have this Mediterranean store. So I ended up going over there, got some stuff, as well as some Turkish tea. And one of the guys that works there, I asked him, what is the best tea? After I asked him, where's the Turkish tea? But what is the best tea? He goes, this tea. It's Persian, but everybody that goes to the store buys this tea. So I'm like, okay. So what I may do is, I may test both teas. But the main objective is to test the Turkish tea and probably this a little bit later. But if we have enough time and a lot of questions and a lot of inquiries and whatnot, I may go towards this Persian tea. Apparently, everyone loves this tea, but I really want to know what tea has antioxidants. Coffee, well, last time I tested coffee, I did get antioxidants. But a lot of the teas I've tested in the past, 8 years ago, I did not get antioxidants. So it was a little bit of a letdown for me. And some of it was expensive tea. I had like two of them that was from Tivana. And Tivana had some nice fancy teas. So let me put this one on the side and get this one ready. So I got this, and I'm going to do this mostly in room temperature because I don't want to skew too much of the information, or I don't have too many items that's able to heat things up quick.
I strongly believe you should be recording this because you are going to open this tea for the first time. How much did you pay for that tea?
This one was like $8.
$8? How about the other one?
This one, I believe, was about $5 or $6.
Okay. Bring it closer so they can see. I want to show you guys the tea that we have. We have a lot of teas overall, but like he said, they mentioned Turkish tea is one of the best. So we have that one. Altimbas. Sorry if I don't say that correctly.
But here's the Woo! Sorry. Here's the English.
Oh, okay. Harvested exclusively from the valuable uppermost tea leaves of Turkish Eastern Black Sea region. Black tea. Awesome. I love that. How about the other one? It says it's from Iran, Canada, and USA.
Packaged in Sri Lanka. It was boxed. Foley Tea Company, boxed in California. But apparently all the... this is a Foley Tea Company, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Canada, and Germany.
Guys, to be honest with you, I am just a basic... I just go Lipton, Republic of Tea. What is your favorite tea brand? So we at least get to know what you guys are into. Maybe we got some of the teas here. The reason why we have these two specialty teas is because they say they are the best out there. Nothing can beat Turkish tea. That's why we got these ones. But We got a nice variety of teas, and we're gonna see if these teas that are said to be the best ones do yield antioxidants. Because what's the reason why people drink teas? Mainly, what do you think?
Antioxidants, caffeine, the two basics. If they don't want to drink coffee, they drink tea. And a lot of things that we were told, based on our parents, friends, families, gurus, and older folks and whatnot, you drink your tea for antioxidants. The medicinal purposes.
Okay, I'm super excited, so I'm just gonna have my chamomile tea. And you know what, guys, a little bit about me. I'm from Ecuador, and I grew up drinking tea. And the tea that we drink is not from the bag, guys. It is actually the tea that I drink growing up in Ecuador is actually from the farmer's market, and you pay for chamomile plant, that the real thing, and you have a big, big, big pot of water, and you just wash the chamomile very well, remove the roots, and you can just put, the flowers in it. I don't need sweet. It's already sweet. That one has honey in it.
Oh yeah, it has honey.
Yes, thank you. So that's my story about teas. It's super natural because we have the actual plant. Imagine going to the farmer's market and buying a bunch of your favorite herb with the roots on it, still with it. So that's my upbringing, guys, and I really miss that stuff. If you know farmer markets do that, please let me know. I'll run to them. I haven't seen it here, but there you go, guys. So this is some chamomile tea from Ecuador. I believe so. Yes, in Ecuador. It's not the same, but it's something. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, before Manny starts, let me read the comments to make sure you guys, please share in the comments your thoughts. It's a very interactive live. Manny's now recording.
That's
so
today.
Mr. Fresh, we appreciate you.
Ooh.
We appreciate you as well.
Mr. Fresh, we just edited a video dealing with the carrot juice. Awesome test. And if you're into juicing, you will love that video. And everyone else there too. Like if you get to see this video, I have to post it on Facebook, Instagram, and other also YouTube.
So we got 12 people connected on TikTok. I think you should really record this whole test.
No.
You should record it.
This is going to be somewhat of a...
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Manuel, good to see you.
Oh, cool.
And Mommy drinks green tea. So if you have some green tea, it could be good to add it to the test. Which kind of green tea? Is it a particular brand or really?
This is loose.
All right, my loves. So Manny has been wanting to do this test for days. I'm so sorry. We were so busy, especially me. I was busy working and other things. All right. So how is your Monday, guys? How do you feel today? Do you feel excited? You feel bored? You feel meh? Is there anything special you're celebrating this week? Anything that you're looking forward to this month?
It's June. It's a good month.
Manny's birthday this month, so it's very excited. We had some matcha latte yesterday, and we also had some tiramisu. It was tiramisu. What's the difference? I'm from Ecuador. English is my second language. Don't be picking on me now. So, as I was saying, we had tiramisu from this amazing Japanese restaurant, and it had matcha. So that was my special treat for Manny because it's his birthday month. And yeah, he just used the thing to put it back in the counter. It's a good thing I'm watching this.
It's dry.
I don't know what he's doing, guys. I am at his mercy.
Okay, so let me show you guys. I'll show you guys these two items. So the first one is going to be filtered water. So right now I'm just doing filtered water because I'm actually going to drink this so I can do a taste test. And I don't want no chlorine, fluoride, and other things in my water.
Guys, do us a favor. If you guys think this is a valuable information, please share this live so TikTok allows other people to see it as well. So that's just filtered water, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah, let me go do the base. Let me do the base.
Okay.
Because you guys need to know the base. And then, so I'm going to give you guys the base first. So once I start putting it in the tea, I'll get to see the values afterwards.
Mr. Fresh, you are big into juicing. You are going to love the video that he posted about the carrots juicing. These carrots are from the farmers market, and I will make sure to share them in this TikTok account as well. But if you want to see a first dips, if you're already following Manny, let me ask you to please do a screenshot. This is his account on TikTok. It's also my backup account. So if anything happens to this account, you know where to follow us for the same content. Alkalized Men with a Z. There you go, my love.
Also, the cool thing about that video, it's another way of hacking the nutrition of the produce that you're purchasing at your local farmers market as well as your grocery store. So, okay, so just a double check. Make sure this is calibrated.
Thank you so much for subscribing, Mr. Fresh. He said he just followed you.
Thank you very much.
We are so happy Manny's account is growing. My account has a lot of following because I had a video last year that went viral and it has nothing to do with this content. So I do have a lot of fluff. I also have weird accounts that follow me, supposedly from Johnny Depp. I have like
It's all
at least
good.
30 accounts calling themselves Johnny Depp and Jero, the guy from 30 Seconds. It's weird. It's weird. So it's a lot of, yeah, it's a lot of fake accounts there posing as a celebrity. It's weird. I even had the king of the prince of Dubai.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, who? Okay, so some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community experience. Come on, TikTok. Let people say all the mean, nasty things they have to say.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's good, TikTok. It's good. Okay.
Okay, so this is ORP meter. So let me go with the simple gist. So the ORP meter has pretty much two different spectrums, meaning that it has a positive number in positive millivolts, or it's a negative number in millivolts. So if it's a positive number, it is oxidative. Oxidation, meaning that oxidation has free radicals. The more free radicals you consume, the more oxidative stress your body is being induced, and it gets you closer towards, of course, you can look at Google, you can go to Google Scholar, you can go through any search engine and look up oxidative stress. What is the side effects of oxidative stress? And with those keywords, you get to find out that oxidative stress actually leads to a lot of dis-ease. So if you're having aches, pains, fatigue, and other collections of things, look at the foods that you're consuming. If you're consuming not enough fruits and vegetables, your fruits and vegetables have a lot of water into it. And this is why teas are fantastic, because you're drinking water as well. So most of your fruits and vegetables are supposed to have antioxidants, but there's a lot of our processed foods, especially in the US, which we have the standard American diet, aka SAD, where a lot of our American foods have a lot of chemicals as well as oxidation. So we're going to go to our filtered water that's straight from our tap and see if we have antioxidants or oxidative. So look at this and check out that value.
Positive, almost positive 200, almost. Let me see. 195.
So it's a positive number. So this is oxidative. So my filtered tap water does not have antioxidants. But when I go into the alkali structured water, check that out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a big number. Negative 700, and I saw a 90.
So it is a negative number, a very high negative number. So a negative millivolt value has antioxidants. So the base of this water has antioxidants. So we're going to actually heat this up. Let me make sure I get this, or should I do, yeah, I'm going to heat it up. No, that'll take more time. Okay, so here I have my black tea. First, I'm going to go into use the tap water. Work it up, 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 work it up. It's not looking too bad.
It looks good. It's amazing how that's tap water.
Yeah.
That's good, actually.
This looks like some pretty good tea.
How does it smell?
Fragrant.
Nice.
It has a fragrance.
Nice.
Okay.
I know tea is huge into so many cultures, especially Japanese culture.
Even the Africans.
Turkish, really.
Yeah. Remember the Ethiopian
Yes.
restaurant that we went to? It was a whole ceremony.
You know, guys, like I mentioned, I'm from Ecuador. My dad is from the mountains of the Andes region, and he was all about having these huge pitchers of tea at the fridge, and they have to be made daily from these beautiful herbs that you can just buy from the farmers market. And I thought it was just him doing it, but when I visited my friends who are from the same region, different cities, they were doing the same thing, and I thought that was really, really cool. My mom is from by the coast, and she's not into that stuff. And because of my dad's upbringing, his healthier lifestyle, my mom was huge into vegetables, soups and stews. Like, because of my dad, we had a healthier lifestyle. Because people from the mountains of Ecuador are not huge into eating meats or seafood as much as the people from the coast. It's not relevant information, I'm just sharing, just memories.
Okay.
That's a nice color.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Oh, you're using the same batch?
Oh, heck yeah.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, we're going to give...
I thought you use a fresh one for...
Oh, hell no.
Don't want to waste.
Don't want to waste. That's not cheap tea, man.
Wow, look at that color. Guys, are you seeing that? Oh my gosh. Was it the same with...
Yeah.
Yeah? I love his shaking that. One of my favorite teas now, guys, also is lavender tea, rose tea. I didn't have access to lavender flowers in Ecuador as much, so that's why it's very special for me. I like rose teas. Many loves hibiscus. High concentration of vitamin C. He doesn't add honey to it, but we should get back into it, baby.
I gotta go into the 6 liquids of vitality. The 6 liquids of vitality is basically the 6 liquids that's able to clean the intestinal tract, but not just clean the intestinal tract, but also induce a lot of nutrition into the system, clean the intestinal tract. It also help remove toxins out of the body as well as viruses. The black elixir. Woo!
What is the black elixir for?
The black elixir is made of shilajit and folic acid with, well, I was taught it's agave, but then doing a little bit of research of agave, supposedly it overworks the liver. So I just said, okay, I'm just going to go towards something that's straight up natural, that's not processed at all. And that was honey and maple syrup.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember years ago when Manny and I were friends, I was making tea for him and I gave him agave and he just threw it across the room because he's like, this is trash. Okay. Oh, change the color. Okay. Wow, totally different. It looks softer.
Yeah, but it's this one was getting darker.
I noticed. Can I have one more of this when you're ready?
Sure.
I like the extra flavor.
See, now it's getting darker?
Yes. Guys, are you watching this? Please let me know you can see this.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much for sharing the live, Denisa, Felicia. Much appreciated.
Okay. So you saw the base, that tap water, filtered tap water, was about positive 200, where with the structured water, started off at negative 700 and change. Okay, so let me bring these two to the side and let me show you what it looked like. Okay, so I'm going into the first one. What does it look like?
My goodness, the oxidation went up. It's actually at 225. The glare, 214.18. Yeah, 225. You can bring it closer to the Facebook and YouTube fam so they can see it better. Guys, can you see that? Yes, 200. Yeah.
So it went up?
The tea make the water more oxidative.
More oxidative. Interesting.
Yes.
That's how one of my Trader Joe, one of my teas from Trader Joe's, it was the blood orange. It was, the base was around 200, and then when I added the tea, it went up to like almost 300. I'm like, what freaking happened?
That is just crazy.
It's just one of those things. Okay, so let me go to the other tea.
Okay.
What does it look like?
Okay, so what was the number before, man?
It was negative 700 in change.
My goodness. Now the antioxidants went down drastically. It's a negative 100.
Wow!
And let's say 70, 100, and even went to a 200, negative 200 for a second. Negative. So it still has antioxidants, but
it knocked it down.
Yes.
Whoa!
And consider the fact that it's room temperature. We didn't heat up the waters to, see if that will change anything. You know what? I think we should do it. I know that's very upsetting. I know. This is live, guys. We never done this before.
Really?
This is our findings we're sharing with you.
Okay.
So we're shocked. I mean, we're paying high money for the tea. You expect to get antioxidants for something like that, but anyhow. Sometimes you know what I say, Manny. Everything that is packaged, cookies. I love pasta.
Yeah, but nobody would know. Nobody would know.
So
nobody would know.
Weird,
okay,
guys. And just to give you a reminder, 1 second, honey. Keep you guys a reminder. If you might say, well, nothing will have antioxidants, but our water from our machine, guys. Avocados did yield a negative 100. Okay. The only fruit so far that I remember, and we have an idea of going to a farm.
Mm-hmm.
And
that'll be a video.
Bring our props so we can test the fruit straight up from the soil to see if that makes a difference.
So I'm gonna taste this, see how it goes. That's an interesting flavor. I've never had that flavor before. Okay. This one's much lighter, definitely. More hydrating. Okay.
And you know how the colors
smooth. It's very smooth.
Are not the same, but I noticed they're kind of getting closer to a similar tone.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yes.
You know how some black teas, it has like that dryness to your tongue? Even though you're drinking water, it's that dryness hit. With the black tea, I get that dry-like taste. But when I do it with this one, I don't get that dry palate-like feel to it. But when I go back to this, the bitterness is a little bit more pungent. Where this one, the bitterness is not that much at all. But it's a very interesting flavor. Go try that out, babe.
Okay. Has a nice smell.
Yeah, it has a good aroma.
But it's a straight up tap water.
Yeah.
Why would you be drinking that with all the stuff in it?
No, filtered.
Oh, it's filtered?
Yeah.
Never straight up tap?
No, it's filtered. That's why I'm willing to drink it.
You know, it has a nice flavor.
Yeah.
It has a smell, an aroma, like they say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind drinking this. A big advice, guys. Some people say they cannot afford the systems that we refer you to, guys. As long as you get a filtration system, I'm happy because,
so drink that.
Wow, wait a tick, guys. This is the one he just gave me.
Yeah.
What's up with those bubbles on the top? This is from our water. Can you show that to them? A little bit of
foam?
Yeah, can you show it to them as well?
Yeah.
And this is the one filter. It has some. And place them next to each other here. Can you do that so you guys can compare, even though one has more than the other?
More amber. Oh well.
Oh my
This,
goodness.
you know what this almost reminds me of?
Yeah.
This
I
is
know.
now. This is for me. Michelob Ultra Amber, and this one is like Fat Tire or like it's definitely an amber beer. It looks like a beer.
Show it to our Facebook and YouTube fam, guys. Check that out. Get closer to them because, whoa, that is amazing. You guys on TikTok, can you see that? Okay, time to try the one with our water. We share some water with a beautiful cafe in Mexico, Tijuana. And the guy who is the coffee connoisseur was extremely happy because he said how the layers of the coffee separated with the foam. It was like a whole explanation that is like a new language to me, but he was impressed how the quality of the water made his coffee so much better. It's incredible. Okay, so let me try. Smells also good, of course, sweet.
Yeah.
Lighter as well.
Drink this again.
You think the first batch soak up more of the juices from the tea?
Possibly.
They're both good. Oh, I can tell. Okay, so I
can tell with that tongue, that bitter tongue scrape.
Okay, so he did that test on me. So when you want to try something is better, have your usual, sample it, and then sample the new better version. And you say, okay, they're both good, the same, and then go back to your original, and your mouth will tell you.
So, I like to do this with people with bottled water. So, let's say you like Fiji, and we was going to share water with a person that drinks Fiji all the time. So I'll tell them, bring your Fiji bottle. So they bring their Fiji bottle. We're about to give them some, like a gallon of water, and I go, okay. I call this the taste test. Drink your Fiji. They drink it. Okay. Now drink this water, this alkaline structured water. They drink it. It's like, oh, okay. And then I tell them to drink their Fiji again. They're like, okay, they're expecting it's going to be the same experience, but it actually changes.
I have a question.
I love that little test.
Can the probe handle hot temperatures?
Well, that's also one of the reasons why I didn't do heated.
Okay.
Because I do not know what it does under heat. Okay. And I don't want to risk it because I only have one, and this is plastic.
Yes.
And this
it will melt.
This tube has some of the measuring elements inside, so I don't want to risk that.
Just curious. Okay, guys. So since you guys are with us live, I want to ask you a big favor. So Manny, can we do a full-blown test tomorrow, different brands?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, my loves, help us.
Oh, okay.
Help us to choose 5 brands of drinks.
4.
So, 4?
4.
Okay, guys. So, what we tested last time, are you gonna bring it to them? Be careful, hon. That's kind of heavy.
Easy peasy.
We have more brands here with us besides this. Help us choose 5. I don't recall what we tested live last time. We didn't record it because it was mostly for you guys.
I remember them.
Okay.
This was one.
Zen.
This was this.
Perfect hydration.
Then it was
Fiji.
Of course. And the other one was Crystal Geyser.
Okay.
Was it Crystal?
Okay, guys. So we have some options here. We have Sprite, Pellegrino, Life Water, Kirkland, White.
Oh no, Life was the other one.
Life Water. Okay. So we have Crystal Geyser, we have White Kia, Kirkland, Pellegrino, and the most expensive one, Ophora.
No, I'm not gonna put that in.
Guys, no, you're not gonna have Ophora?
No.
Okay, switch the Lazy Susan around.
Yeah, let me get the names out so
okay,
you guys can see.
So help us to choose 4 brands so we can test them tomorrow live. We have Proud Source.
Are we testing tomorrow?
Aquapana. Yeah, we can do it.
I thought we was going.
Oh, tomorrow we have a special event. Huh? Man, it's like, you are not going to dump me on a day to come live tomorrow. Test Castle Rock. What is that? I don't have that.
Castle Rock. I recognize that name. Okay. We have to go to the store to get that one.
You know what I want to do, guys?
I think if I remember correctly, Castle Rock is in some of the health food stores. What that was Mountain. I think I was thinking about Mountain.
Let me do a screenshot so I can remember that brand next time we go to the health stores. What else, guys? So we'll do a full-blown test on Wednesday then, because Manny wants to have a beautiful day tomorrow night.
Yeah, I was getting this one mixed up.
Oh, Mountain Valley.
No, so Castle Rock. I'll look for Castle Rock to see what's there.
Where do they sell it usually? Is it like those specialty health stores only, or any main chain brand?
So, what type of store? What type of store do you normally find it in? Whole Foods, because I think it's mostly California. I think I've seen it in California. So I'll put these guys back in here.
Okay, guys. So help us choose. I
I
want to give them more choices. And it's like, I don't want all these bottles in the kitchen.
Okay, so.
I want Manny, guys.
Oh my word!
I want Manny to do a full-blown test.
You guys the other Lacey.
No, I'm just. It's too heavy for me to bring it over. I want guys. I want Manny to do a full-blown test on Essentia only. We have one of our dear friends drinking Essentia, and the more you know, the better choices you can make. Now, people talk about spring water. People keep saying how spring water.
So you're choosing
is
this one out of the 4?
No, I'm just bringing it so they can choose. Okay, guys. So we have Castle Rock. We'll try to find it. Okay, I don't know where they sell it. We are on the East Coast, and some of the requested brands are not for sale in this area. They sell it to you by region. Show it to them nicely so they can see it better.
Oh my word!
I know. I mean, because of you guys, we went and bought so many brands, so many that we didn't even drink from, and we just wanted to test it out for you. But I wanted to let you know, Carlsbad supposedly isn't a spring water website. Supposedly is the best for you, but guys, this is not for free. You have to pay per gallon. I don't remember the prices. And
like three
we
bucks.
went to the actual source. The whole town Carlsbad is named after, I guess, the water. It's natural alkaline water, it says. It's sourced from an artisan well, okay? And they have the whole story. It's a 9,500 year age pure living water. Comes from 1,700 foot deep aquifer. Okay, that is about 60 miles east in the mountains of the Cleveland National Forest, and ultimately discharges deep at the bottom of the ocean of Carlsbad. Guys, we went to the facility and we tested out, guys, and it wasn't even alkaline. We tested out from the actual facility as well as the bottle version. They're both the same, guys. So.
And also, we have a video on all these bottles.
Mr. Fresh gives the Castle Rock to his dog. So what water do you drink?
Really? Interesting.
That's a very spoiled dog. Can you give me another one of this? Okay, guys. So I don't have any suggestions. That's totally fine. We'll choose our own on Wednesday. Okay, I know people love watching the full-blown test instead. So I don't have any more questions.
So you don't have a selection?
No.
Does anyone have a selection?
Not at all. We have only 6 people connected tonight, so very slow.
Okay. So, Mr. Fresh, what region are you in? Like, what state?
No. Mr. Fresh is scaring me. He's giving his dog a very special 2014 gold medal winner water. So what water are you drinking? Oh, and also to let you know, guys, even though we are a very small group tonight, guys, I received a message on Instagram from someone telling me that she did buy one of the machines for the competition. It's called an Athena, and it broke down. Okay, so hopefully we'll have a phone call and get more details about it, and why I care about coming live and talk to you guys about this technology, because Manny is an aerospace engineer, And when it comes about technology, materials, and certifications, he can be a better educator, guys. We all love to do our own research, but honestly, Google is not. You know, when you go to school and you do your homework and you go Google as a source, you get an F. Me buying, bringing homework straight out from Google, I will get an F on my homework. That's the last thing that we were accepted to do. You need to go with what is printed. Printed has a more respected source. So guys, I have some books here from some doctors. You can do a screenshot if you want. These doctors are medical advisors from the company that we are referring you to for the medical system. And that's super important, my loves, because the system we have is the only brand that has a medical certification. Okay? So this guy, Hironi Shinya, he has written at least 3 or 4 books, and he helps people. Most of his patients, I think his videos on YouTube are about cancer. It's all about having a healthy colon, a plant-based diet while you're on treatment, and drinking only this water. He doesn't recommend just any alkaline water. He goes straight up for this company alone.
Yeah, typically those who have digestion issues, ulcers, colon cancers, and other collections of issues in their gut. One of the things he's noticed, and he'll put a probe up your backside, and he will have actual video of your colon along the walls, and the buildup that goes along the walls is basically a lot of decaying matter, and some of that decaying matter is very, very acidic. And a lot of that decaying matter also have, and this is where it gets into some sensitive stuff, parasites. And there are some parasites that you acquire from certain meats, and I'll disclose it because I like to be as transparent as possible. But when you eat pork, there are a lot of pigs that eat a collection of things, and some of those items have parasites. And then when those parasites are being consumed, and then they start living in uh, the pig, those parasites evolve in the pig, and then they go into the meat, basically the muscles of the pig, and those are called bloodworms. So when you eat pork and you accidentally eat these bloodworms then go towards your liver, and then they evolve into hookworms. And then the hookworms like to live in your intestinal tract, and they hook onto the walls of your intestinal tract. It borrows a hole, it hooks, borrows a hole, eats your red blood cells, and then it goes to another place, borrows a hole, and then eats on red blood cells, and then borrows another hole, and so on and so forth. And they also lay their eggs and whatnot, but there's just so many. But over time, it gets to a point where if you keep on eating pork and not a lot of alkaline forming foods and things, those holes actually keep building up. And those, even though those holes first start off as very, very small, and sometimes your intestinal tract does heal itself, there's points where there's just so many holes going on, and the body is too inflamed and not healing fast enough, where those holes are not healing to the point where fecal matter goes through those holes, and then you start being intoxicated. You're being induced by toxins from your colon, and it starts leading to other health conditions. And one of those conditions is known as leaky gut syndrome. So, one of the things that I've learned is to deal with these type of parasites, how to get those parasites out of your system. There's a combination of things that you could do. The first part is, for some people, it's hard. Don't eat pork. I know.
It's cultural in my country. It's a big thing for celebration, but we are also advised. We are very, very, very hugely advised against it because of what Manny just explained. In fact, I'm sharing a little bit about me, guys. I was a substitute biology teacher in Ecuador before I moved to the States. And I was required to educate my students about pork and the egg and all that whole system. I actually had to make the drawing on the blackboard or whiteboard and make sure we memorized the whole thing. So it was beautiful. Memory lane. But yeah, we are very well aware. And the biggest recommendation is to make sure it's cooked for hours. It's ridiculous. Okay, guys. So let me finish
Oh,
this
there's
out.
more. So this was another thing. So this is my personal thing too. So one of the things that triggered me, because when I found out that pork has these things, I'm like, whatever. And then I stumbled upon a video about a pork chop.
No way.
And these young folks, they got this pork chop, put it on a plate, and then they put Coke on top of the pork. And then they just let it sit there and just waited. After like 5 or 6 minutes or so, all of a sudden these little white squirmy things started to come up. I was like, done.
That's just crazy how people say acidity doesn't matter, yet the one don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, let me tell you something really special. People were mentioning that the pH doesn't matter. If you are new here, I just want to make sure that we also clarify that. When people say acidity doesn't matter, I have something to tell you. I know people who had spent their lives drinking sodas, which is very acidic. Can you show them? Do you have a pH tester? You don't want to go deep into that stuff. I'll just talk about it. When you are drinking a very acidic, most sodas are acidic mostly.
Acidic
forming most likely. Your body is gonna do what it can to regulate the pH.
So you want me to go into that?
Sure.
Okay. So alkaline and acid, they have a combination of things. When your stomach acid actually gets in contact with some of these items, it's like, let's say alkaline water. I actually have a test called on my TikTok. I actually had a test called the stomach acid test. And it pretty much has a nice visual representation that alkaline water is crap. And it actually helps describe how powerful our foods are supposed to be and how our bodies is reacting a particular way where it utilizes the foods that we consume and assembles. But if you actually looked into just the alkaline forming foods and acid forming foods, you'll notice a pattern where a lot of your alkaline forming foods tends to be alive, meaning fruits and vegetables and things like that. Where a lot of your processed foods and dead food, dairy and things like that, tend to be acid forming. You have Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi goes even further. For Afros, because their system is much different and reacts to foods much different, when it comes to hybrid fruits and vegetables, it is acid forming for them. But for other ethnic groups, it's not as acid forming. In some groups, it doesn't even affect them at all. Meaning that it's more like somewhat of a neutral, or it's being seen as somewhat alkaline. But for Afros, they are pretty much acid forming. So, like the carrot. The carrot was created by the Germans using 2 different vegetables. I have to look it up what the 2 specific ones are, but it's a hybrid vegetable. I'll probably do a printout on the list, but you can go with the Dr. Sebi food list. It's the easiest way.
You know what is sad? Carrots is one of my favorite vegetables since I was a kid. And to find this out, it was just heartbreaking.
Oh, you know what the irony was?
I don't like kale. Is kale
natural?
Natural?
Natural. Completely natural. So this was the crazy part. The Germans created the carrot, and then during World War, I think it was World War One, the Americans had night vision, and because they were doing their thing at night, they spread the rumor that they were eating a lot of carrots, and the vitamin, the carrots was helping the Americans have better night vision. So the Germans started eating more carrots, and it was just one of those cool little things. But uh, carrots apparently do not improve your night vision. Whatever.
Fasting
What?
does. Water fasting does.
Water fasting? Who did someone say something like that?
No, I do.
Oh, well, I know that. I myself know
Yeah,
that it helps me.
to detoxing, I guess. Beautiful. I also learned that the more sugar, processed foods, the less your eyesight will be efficient.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, my love.
Sugar reduces your immune system. Sugar also increases your stress in your body, and also sugar is crack cocaine for your brain.
Okay, guys, let me read this to you if you guys don't mind. I don't want to be boring, but I'm going to share with you his thoughts. So this is Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He is the person in the team that were creating the motor endoscopy, which is what they do to check on your colon with the camera and the light and all that goodness. So I'm going to read his thoughts. Now, this guy is a world-class doctor. He only sees celebrities, presidents, royalty, okay? To get an appointment with this guy is not that easy. You will have to wait a long, long, long time. So let me see what he has on this book's page 109. So he says, depending, and remember, this guy helps people to get healthy, okay? Depending on where you live, you might find it desirable to install a water purifier to remove chlorine and hazardous substances so that you can drink water closer to its natural healthy state. 30 years ago in Japan, so this book is old because now it's almost 50 years old. 30 years ago in Japan, we were worried about the amount of acid rain we were getting in our water. He's from Japan.
Yeah.
A group of scientists, engineers, and doctors, including myself, got together to talk about what we could do to save our water. Out of that meeting, a technique was developed to process water in order to make it more alkaline. Others went on to build machines that does this for people to put in their homes. I am a doctor, and that is my work. So I didn't get involved in any of the business, but since that time, I have been drinking this alkaline water we call Kangen water. The technology for producing the Kangen water has gotten much more sophisticated, of course, and they became available in the United States. So I have a machine in my New York medical office, and this is the water I drink and give to my patients. In addition to filtering out pollutants, this Kangen water has strong reduction power and helps keep the body at an optimal alkaline pH. Take this from a doctor, guys. Don't take this from me or many. Generally, an adult man or woman loses 2.5 liters of water as urine and sweat every day. And therefore, there will be a deficiency of water in the system unless one takes it at least the amount of water lost. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is beautiful. There is more information. I'm not going to read all the time. But guys, when people ask about, I don't know, documentation, you got to print a book. You got a doctor with a reputation, okay? And the one, give me 1 second, Manny. I'm just going to show it to them because if they're considering into getting something more sophisticated than a basic filter, I need to make sure I'm doing everyone a service to assuring you that we have medical and professionals who are recognized. This guy invented the endoscopy. I don't know what else I need to say. For me, it's like, wow. In his other book, The Design Factor, How to Live Long and Never Be Sick. That's a statement. Okay?
Yep.
Kangen water. Now, also, guys, Kangen water isn't made by any system, just like this one by Enagic. Okay, guys? It's alkaline-rich water, and it's considered the very best drinking water because of its incomparable powers of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. Okay. Now,
For me, that's the big one.
Yeah. Now, I do have Dr. Horst Filzer. He is a summa cum laude graduated cardiovascular surgeon from Harvard. He retired now, it's been a long time. And he's a man of science. And he heard people sharing amazing testimonies about these waters. And he needed evidence. So he came out with this booklet. I think it's like about $10, guys. You can buy this online. I don't have a link to this. I don't know how to do that myself.
But
I can add one, but it won't be a referral for me, guys, just to let you know. But he uses this independent lab, NIS lab. You know these things aren't cheap. So the findings is how this water is an amazing anti-inflammatory, physical energy level during the workout, immediate after workout, 1 hour after workout, mental energy level during workout, immediately after working out, 1 hour after workout, and post-exercise soreness and overall pain, and increased energy, oxygen delivery, subjective sense of energy, increased alertness and relaxation, and reduced restlessness, increased readiness for repair, increased platelet counts. I think that's about the red blood cells, right?
red blood cells, yes.
Reduced soreness, reduced level of inflammation in cells. These are not health claims, guys. This is actually an actual study done. Okay, and this increases the state of wellness. This booklet is amazing. um there's more information how it helps the inflammation management and recovery. It's amazing. Reduction of inflammation. Guys, I'm not making this up. This is in this book, so you guys can do a screenshot if you need to. Now, if you go online looking about water because you also feel like you have to make your own diligence and research, let me warn you real quick. The second you start looking about this brand, other companies are going to be targeting to you. Other companies are going to tell you the product is better and cheaper and scare you and say so many lies. It's unbelievable.
I'll make a video on it.
The things they'll say. Man is going to make a video to respond all those craziness. It's going to be amazing, guys. Now, my take is this. Don't fall for the prey that their machines are cheaper and better. They use aluminum, we use titanium. If you know about materials, that's more than enough. Don't fall for the prey that their machines is self-cleaning life warranty, because the second it touches hard water, their life warranty is voided. Go ahead.
Okay, so materials is, I'll just make it simple. When it comes to aluminum rusts, aluminum oxidizes. Titanium doesn't oxidize. That's why titanium is used inside the human body to help fuse the bones. It's a metal that the medical industry uses, as well as my industry and aerospace industry. So basically, when you see the airplane, there's a lot of titanium in there. It's in your engines, it's in some of your structural frames for the aircraft. It's also inside the cabin area. So titanium, even though it is expensive, it lasts for years. That's why these machines, and I can say this because I've had this for 8 years now, and it's getting up to 9. I have had this for 8 years, and I haven't bought bottled water except for testing. And this is a statement. I haven't bought bottled water for 8 years plus for drinking. I drink only this. I do not drink bottled water. With the stuff that I know about bottled water, and not all water is the same. Not all water is the same. Look at this. There's so many different brands of bottled water. Not all water is the same. They all taste different. And, well, based on what I'm told. But I don't go there because of the plastic and also what it does to the environment, but also what it does to me, and also it costs. It's expensive. This was like more than $4 here in California. So you try to drink a gallon of this and do that for a month. Ooh.
Okay, guys, so very important. We're talking about investments. If you keep buying the same bottled water, do the numbers, how much it's going to cost you in 25 years. And we're talking about investment because that's what it does in the future. This machine that we have behind Manny is designed to last 25 years. This technology is proven, is time proven, quality proven, guys. This is a Japanese company that has been around for 49 years. And the oldest machine they have running, it's about 38 years. Like he said, these machines, it will be so many years. It's put together, assembled in Japan, and shipped to your home from Japan. It's not open here. It's not put together here. They don't send you the parts like other companies do. Something I learned because of Manny's research is other companies are from the same Korean warehouse. the same factory, and they send the parts here and they assemble it here and they sell it to you like different brands. I don't want to mention those names, but that's what we find out. Now, I know you want to save money, and so do we. If you're considering this brand, please do not buy a used second-hand machine, because the same way you want to save money, some people save money by not buying the right cleaning powder, which is only $25, will last you like 2 years. They use CLR, they use white vinegar, and they burn the machine's plates on the inside, guys. So what does that do? They're trying to sell it to you, and you think you're getting a deal, and guess what, guys? You're being ripped off, because when you have a used machine, you don't know the quality. The machine is designed to last you 25 years minimum with proper care. But if you have a previous owner that didn't take care of it, guess what? You're going to end up being ripped off with a machine that is already broken down or whatever they did to it, and they know it will cost more to repair it. And I had people calling me saying, hey, I bought a machine on Amazon, eBay, and I need a technician's number, and they find out they have to pay thousands to fix the burnt plates because previous people didn't take care of it, guys. So I want you guys to make a huge favor to yourself. There is a website, www.hydrationangel. That is my website, guys, and you can browse the models, you can see the machines, you can also book a phone call with us if you want on my link on TikTok, so we can explain the models, the prices, what is best for your family. And the machine comes with tax deductions, the warranty, the referral, and service cleaning fees at a discount. And this brand, besides the yearly checkup with the certified technicians for the company, you can also clean it yourself once a year. Once a month. When he's distracting me, he's walking around me. Once a month, you clean it, and it's super easy to do. This way, your machine is always like brand new. Don't believe the lies that their brands is self-cleaning. Guys, this one is a self-cleaning as well. This machine cleans itself, but it's good that you do a monthly cleaning yourself. So that's the deeper job, okay? So that's all I have to say, my loves.
While she was talking, I do a lot of tests.
I know, he's driving me crazy. He's doing a lot of stuff.
Check this out. So, basically, I just got my 9.5 water. You can tell that this is exactly the same. So you got negative 700 and change. Same thing here, negative 700 and change. So this was something that I was noticing when I heated up so I got the water, I put it in this tea kettle, heated it up, and then when I was making my tea, like what I was drinking, there was no antioxidants whatsoever. So after I realized this, I wanted to do this little test. The vessel that you put it in makes a difference. So check this out. So you know this is negative 700. And it's a negative millivolt. So it does have a charge. And I want to, no, I need a base. Okay. And I'll still put it in here. I'm not going to use it all. Okay. So at least I have a base. So the thought is, because this is conductive negative charge, meaning electrons, in the water, when it goes to an alkaline metal vessel, the negative charge starts getting dissipated into the metal, because metal is conductive. So I'm thinking that the electrical charge of the water is drastically reduced. When it comes to glass, there is no chemical reaction. There's also no conductive reaction. This is why in chemistry, they always use glass. There's no reaction whatsoever, which is awesome. So what I want to see is, if I put it in a metal vessel and also this copper-coated vessel, I want to see if my antioxidants gets drastically reduced. It's just one of those little things. This is a little off the top of the head type thing. So let me see what's going on. So let me go pour it in here. So the reason why I love doing this type of things is because out of most people, a lot of people don't know much about antioxidants. Of course, we got all this nutritional documentation about the glory about antioxidants, but there's a lot of people, they cannot verify if they're getting antioxidants. That's why I love about the ORP meter, because it educates me every time. So here I have my base. Negative should be around negative 700, right?
700, yes, 18.
Okay. So check this out. If I go into metal, what is it now?
Oh, it's still saying 730. Yeah.
Okay.
It kept it.
Okay, cool. And when I go into this metal vessel,
negative 752.
Okay.
It kept it well.
So it kept it. Okay.
I had a different situation when I put in my water on stainless steel, guys. It was the same water from the same machine at the same time, and only glass kept the properties. Okay. So that's what Manny was trying to show you.
So once I turn it on, let's see what happens.
It just had it there for a few minutes. It wasn't that long, also.
Yeah, but I wanna see, because when I put it in with the tea, it killed the antioxidants. So I want to know if the metal vessel changed something. So we just verified that it didn't for the time being, but we'll see once we put it back in. I want to know if being hooked up on this electrical kettle does anything.
Okay, guys. Also, if you have some questions about our systems, guys, please go. There is a link on my bio, and you can book a phone call with us.
Yes.
You'll see it. When you see the link on my bio, it says book a call with us. Or you can just go to the next page and you can read those links about our company, certifications, the types of water. You can get a free eco book so you can learn more about it. Holistic care for your fur babies. You see, Mr. Fresh, we got you. Models to compare. And if you have questions, let me go back. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. And you can book a call at the very bottom of it. Okay, so that way we can find out which machine works best for you. And like I said, these machines are tax deductible, guys. People get freaked out because of the price, and I totally understand, but they're using titanium and platinum. The quality is really up there. They also have certifications that other companies simply don't have. And they can say whatever they want, guys. You just go with what you see. Certifications, certifications, certifications. So let me show it to you, my loves, so you can see this company has quality, environmental, medical certification. Oh, hi, Ricky. Mr. Question, his name is Ricky. Okay, so we got the water quality seal, official listing, non-reactive surface contamination. About business, they have the FDA, Direct Selling Association. You're actually buying directly from the company if you use our website, guys. We don't resell nothing. You're buying directly from them. That's why you're getting a great deal. You see the machines are pricey, but they are not adding extra fees. They rather paying distributors and referrals than paying a celebrity that might charge millions. If they use like a startup business, a middleman, they will have to charge you 3-4 times more the actual price, guys. Okay, and they actually sell in Dubai. And then you have the medical device manufacturing license, medical device marketing authorization, and their unique compensation plan, and the patents and registration in the United States. And I think that's for Dubai. There you have it, my loves. So with us, you get straight up quality and transparency. Now, other companies say they do have medical certifications. They don't have the documentation to show it. In our website, you can click in the link. Let me show you real quick. So this is the link, let's say. I'm gonna click on it, and there you have it. You cannot be making these things up, guys. That would be bad, and this company has been around for, I would say, 49 years, yeah. So the documents are there. So let me just click any other document and you'll see it. Okay. the number registration and all that good stuff, guys. So this is a big company. It's a big movement. It's growing. I get that some people get greedy. Some people try to make people buy 3 products at the same time and go in that. We don't do that here. Benny and I just want to help you have clean water. Later down the line, you want to upgrade your shower. They have a mineral system. Yep. If later you want to awesome. Get the amazing turmeric they have, it helped me with my aches and pains. I recommend it, but I know some people sell you an affiliation link. You don't have to pay none of that with us. You just get your system and you're good to go. Most of the people we had help are just end users. They don't care about sharing water. They don't care about educating nobody, and that's totally beautiful because that tells you that we have a real business with a real product. It's not about referrals. It's not about business. It's about a real product that actually people get to enjoy.
But if you want to help more people, we can teach you how to help more people.
That's optional and it's free. I also learned that some teams charge you monthly, like over 100.
I can understand why.
Charge you. I understand the reason behind it, I guess. But yeah, we don't do that here. I mean, you can get your machine, but the hassle is sold separately and for free. And guess what? I lost this one today.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to pull maybe on the bed. I'm going to pull a Kimberly Kardashian when she was in the Bahamas. And she's crying because she lost her beloved diamond earring. But anyhow.
So basically, what our objective is to teach you guys all of this stuff about what this water is capable of doing. A lot of people just don't have the capabilities of consuming antioxidants from the traditional method. Obviously, farmers market, we've been testing the farmers market produce, and oddly enough, based on this device, the ORP meter, I don't really get much on antioxidants. This, I love, like, if you ever want to, like, really know what's going on in your kitchen, get this. This is an ORP meter. You can go on Amazon or you can go to Milwaukee, right there. You can it's like $100. And this will lift the veil. It's like, it gets to a point where, is your food sensitive enough to display, I guess, antioxidants or something? Because I have plugged this into food. I have plugged this into multiple different types of water, my tap, all these different things. And it teaches me a lot. And I try not to be so biased when I do these type of tests, because my profession in the aerospace industry, I am a test engineer. And I test a lot of components that goes onto the aircraft for FDA testing. And I do a lot of these tests, but also experiments on my health. So when I try to tell you guys some of this stuff, it's based on personal experience, as well as suggestions that I've given to others, and they've actually helped other people. So I don't want to go with, yeah, the documentation is great, but I like to show you what's going on too, because nobody's out there showing you this type of things, and as transparent as you can possibly be, because there are others like myself. They just teach you a lot of show you the basic stuff, which the basic stuff is good, because that's how I learned at first. But then I started asking questions, and these questions, I call them seeds, because when you start thinking about this one question and then you start applying it to so many different things, it actually starts to expand your mind. And then when you start asking more and more questions, it gets you to a point where you're like Alice. And all of a sudden you're doing all this different little research, and you're just going down the rabbit hole. And you're going deep and deep and deep and deep into the rabbit hole. And then when you start seeing the key words and you start seeing the big picture, it gets to this little point where you may get upset. And I was upset once upon a time. But then when I started finding the solution, I was no longer upset. I was actually relieved. And then when I started implementing some of these tools, and this was one of them, then you got other herbs, you got some minerals here and there, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And when they all work together and it actually starts working, oh, you're like so proud of yourself that the research that you conducted actually is working. And a lot of people that try to go down this path that don't have these type of tools, they get frustrated because they're not getting results. And it's totally understandable because there's just a lot of stuff out there. And I'm not saying a lot of that stuff is bad. It works for some people, it doesn't work for other people. That's totally fine. What we're trying to do here is give you some seeds, some information to see if it's something that can help you. Because we're here to help you to solve some of your problems. Because if you have, let's say, like fatigue problems, or you have other collections of things, or you just want to find something that's better, you can also always give us a phone call, schedule a phone call, we can have a little conversation, and I can give you some suggestions.
Okay, so Mr. Fresh is talking about he has a pet and he gives the pet the best water. Now, let me share this with you. So on my website, www.hydrationangel.com, there is a section, and there is a menu on the top left. You'll see it, and there is a section that says Greener Pet. And then you have this section, and they'll teach you how you can make your own flea treatment, how to eliminate pet odors. You can make your own shampoo and the recipe and the water, okay? So we also have the 2.5. It's in the blue bottle, the spray bottle over there. Guys, this machine is not for just drinking water. The machine produces 7 types of water. And the most important feature, well, we like them all, but one of the most important ones is the low pH 2.5 that disinfects, eliminates, odors, and this is non-toxic. You can use that to clean your kitchen counters, to clean your floors. You can spray it if you have like a pimple, and you just want to make sure it comes down. Yeah. So this water is so non-toxic. You can actually drink it if you want to. That's huge because when I go out, I travel. If I eat something that wasn't properly taken care of by the sanitation of the kitchen or the restaurant, I can drink a half a cup of the 2.5. So if it's safe for me to drink it without any issues to kill the stomach virus, it also is safe for your pets as well. That's one of the waters that we use, and so many waters that we have. So that's, since Rick was talking about his pet, this is very beneficial. So you can
Mr. Fresh is Rick?
Yeah. You guys can see recipes on my website. It tells you, for example, for the Kangen flea and tick spray, you can use 2 teaspoons of essential oil, rose geranium or palmarosa, and 2 cups of beauty water. And that's all you do, and it tells you how to use it. Combine ingredients and spray bottle and shake to blend. Spray onto pet and areas where the pet sleeps. That is so simple and beautiful. Beauty water is a middle pH, okay? For pet odors, let's see what it says. Oh, it's a long thing. You can do your shampoo. Oh, it has so many things.
Yeah, basically the concept is you're using water and not using chemicals. And by using the water, it helps the body to get rid of these chemicals, but also by using this type of water to do these type of things, you're able to help the symptom to get results without chemicals, but something more natural, more homeopath.
Look how cute is
stuff
this.
Like that.
If you want to make a shampoo for your dog, I love this. This is so nice. They did this for us, guys. So there is a Kangen water pet shampoo you can do. You need 1/3 of a cup of glycerin, 1 cup of strong Kangen water, dish soap. They have a recipe so you can make it yourself, and 1/4 of just Kangen water. I guess it might be just high pH. I don't know. I will have to double check. Imagine, they have recipes that you can make your own stain remover. Look at this, guys. And things that you can use also from your grocery stores, ingredients. Yeah, I just need time to go through this whole thing, but it's just beautiful.
Check this out. So I did use the tea kettle. Look at the pH. Look at the antioxidants. Ready?
Oh, it's a positive oxidant.
1, 2, and see, it's just low.
It's a positive oxidation, but it's low. Yeah, it's 42.
It's oxidative.
And that's Kangen after being on the tea kettle.
Yeah.
So we might as well just doing the tea straight out from the machine.
Yeah. Okay. So the next experiment that I should do another time is what happens when I heat up the water in a ceramic pot. In a ceramic pot, it should not have any. It shouldn't have any reactions. But let me go to the copper. Nope, I still have antioxidants. No, it's still good.
Okay. Also, let me show you real quick, when if that's okay with you. Okay. We also have ways how you can use the waters for keeping like a cleaning holistic home, guys, because you know when you buy cleaning supplies, they have ammonia and fumes. Have you seen those videos on TikTok when somebody goes and cleans the bathroom and they pass out, like they die and they go to heaven? It's because you're not supposed to be inhaling all those nasty toxic chemicals. So you can make your own cleaning goods with calming water. So it tells you, you know, what to do for your dishes, for the laundry, stain remover. You can make your own liquid soap, a window cleaner, and all-purpose strong calming water cleaner. And then you'll have the recipes on my website. It's hard for me to read it here on the tablet, better on the phone or the computer. So there you have it, my loves. It's just one machine that would allow you to use it for so many benefits, besides removing herbicides and pesticides from your produce, besides drinking water, and all that good stuff. And detoxing and hydrating, that's the main function. Okay, guys, I don't have much to share to you, my loves. I think that's everything. Thank you so much, guys. Give you a huge shout out for spending this time with us, Ricky, Victoria, Tashon, Kimberly, Rich, Mr. 683, Rui, Michelle, Sweet Queen, user 826759. Okay, guys, so much love to you. I don't know if Manny has some final thoughts.
So basically, if you want to get antioxidants, please ask us more questions. If you guys think of a test that you would like us to perform, please let us know. We love doing tests. And if this is something that you may be interested, again, leave questions and so on. So thank you so much for spending your time with us tonight, because I know it's a little late on, especially on the East Coast. We'll look into that Castle Rock and such. So thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We are very honored that you were here. And be healthy and be an alkalized human. Till then, peace.
Guys, next live Wednesday. We'll try to see if we can come earlier, my love. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Facebook and YouTube fam. You guys are much loved. Good evening.